Balansag Talkshow presents
Possible
Good evening, everyone. We're here again to open our minds in this sizzling hot topic.
Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Fascinating Human Reality Learning. It is yet another instance in which one's competence is deeply understood.
We shall realize who we truly are as individuals when we work together. Hello, my name is Jennifer Fabec, and I am your host for tonight.
I am Zednalyn Maybe Fernandez, the one and only co-host, live
Live
now here in Balansag
Balansag
Talkshow.
But before anything else, let us introduce our guest. Please help me welcome Professor Robert Francis Sumapit, Professor Ana Rose Guijaro, Professor Mary Rose Gimbal, and Professor Apple Ramirez. Together with their students with keen interest in learning about human behavior and reality. Joining us tonight, Miss Maria Audaza Esplaquera, Miss Heidi Duran, and Miss Andrea May Ferrolino.
Every individual is unique, which may be due to who we wanted to be and who we needed to be. Everything falls into place as a result of this. Things turned out the way you intended them to.
This is why tonight, we will investigate and comprehend how Dr. Ramon Reyes essay reflect us as human beings.
I'm sure everyone, including myself, is eager to hear what our guests have to say. And I'm sure Miss Fabi is excited as well.
Absolutely. So without further ado, let us go into the realm of reality concepts.
Ramon C. Reyes' essay, The Man of Historical Action, indicates that who one is a crosspoint. This suggests that one's identity, who one is or who am I, is shaped by a variety of causes and events that occur outside of one's control. Dr. Reyes found 4 places of crosspoint, which is the physical, social, interpersonal, and the historical.
So let's now provide the learner the opportunity to inquire about who one is.
So if I may have the chance of speaking, first I want to pose the question, what does it mean to be human?
It has been analyzed time and time again, utilizing different fields of research like as biology, sociology, and other areas of study to be human, reading in many perspectives and viewpoints. For example, physical traits could be used to describe humanity in biology. A human being, on the other hand, is a biosocial entity who symbolizes the highest stage of development of all living species on the planet. According to philosophy, the subject part of communication and consciousness in social forms of existence.
I suppose I am a human. There is more within me, and I would like to learn more.
What distinguishes us from one another?
Many things remain unanswered, but one thing is clear. We live in distinct ways from one another. As a result of this crosspoint, it's work to function inside ourselves. For instance, the intersection of physical events has an impact on our future and sometimes our choices, since how we act has an impact on how people see us, so it's something we should be aware of.
By that, the next crosspoint of interpersonal event, attitude, or how we act towards others is determined by our relationship inside a circle. So, if there is or there are individuals who believes you more or less to others because that is how you view things in your household. For example, your relationship with your mother and father, as well as feelings for them. This would have an impact in how interacts with others as a result as a crosspoint comes together and as well as the other two.
I agree with your viewpoint because I have witnessed the same outcomes in myself.
Do social events, on the other hand, have impact on our actions? Would it represent who we want to be?
To be honest, it's possible that these social events are ingrained in us. For example, if you grow up being compared to others, so let's face it, if your parents do compare you to others, you may develop a competitive mentality. As a result, you have a passive and antagonistic attitude toward yourself. And of course, in terms of historical events, if you come up from a line of brilliant, academically outstanding people, you could adapt this mentally as well.
Wow, I never heard such thorough explanation before, and this one is really thorough.
I agree, and by that, it gives us some realizations.
Concur with you, Ms. Fabe. I now feel that every puzzle has a solution. And today we unlock a very important topic, learning so much from these brilliant instructors and their astute students.
I suppose the case is concluded, and we've learned that these cross points have somehow become a role in our differences as people, and how this impacts someone's identity and choices. So, each social or historical chronology of events may teach us something and help us construct something better in the future. And I can say that all of Dr. Reyes' articles are a masterworks, and I hope you all can agree with it.
But for the time being, I'll say goodbye and see you next time for more reality and chit chats. Thank you for joining us, and we'll have more to learn in our future episode. Again, I am Zanadine May Fernandez, your host.
And this is Jennifer P. Faber, who says that claiming that existence is nothing more than a series of calculations, and that after every realization, you always get to understand the actual reality. And again, this is the Balansag Talk Show.
Di mundo niya